And this could be the tough one, yeah? No, not really. It's fine. Good. Now let's look at verbs. By the way, in Arabic, verbs, we say af'al. And if you're not familiar with verbs, those are actions, things you do. You eat, you drink, you play, you study. Those are verbs, actions. Now, verbs don't depend on the gender like nouns and adjectives. When we were learning about adjectives, I told you there could be a male teacher, a female teacher, right? And adjectives, when you're describing yourself as a female, you say the A at the end. And as a male, you don't say the A. So أنا مبسوط. But if a woman speaking would say أنا مبسوطة, right? Now, this doesn't apply to verbs, to actions. Verbs, men and women say the same thing. I play, man says the same as a woman. It doesn't change now, okay? So when it comes to an action, I, as a woman or man speaking, we say the same thing. It only changes when we're talking about nouns and adjectives. So what does it depend on? It depends on the pronoun itself. So for I, we have a conjugation. For you, inta, we have a conjugation. For inti, for intu, for every single pronoun. Pronouns we mentioned in the beginning, right? Every single pronoun has a conjugation. Let's see. For example, I said here, I drink. أنا بشرب. أنا بشرب. Whether you're a male or a female, you're going to say أنا بشرب. It doesn't matter. Okay? So, طيب. Now let's take a look here. Let me zoom in a little bit. Make it bigger. Ah, that's too big. Now let's go back. Okay. Now today we are going to be learning about the present tense. When I say the present, what do I mean by that? I mean it's a habit, it's a fact, it's a routine, yeah, or it's happening now. Okay? It didn't happen yesterday or in the past. It's any of those things. A habit is something you do every day, right? A fact is fact about life, like the sun sets at 6, water boils. It's all facts. And a routine also is like a habit, okay? And it's happening right now as we speak, like me speaking to you. Good. So the verb we're going to use as an example is to drink. And that is أشرب. أشرب. And please repeat. أشرب. 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 That means to drink. The verb or action to drink. Now, in the present, we always start the verb with be. If you notice here, be, with everybody, right? So how do I say I drink? We simply put be before the word ashrab, this word. So I put be and then ashrab, together it becomes bashrab. Ana bashrab, I drink. And then you can say what you drink. Water, juice, coffee. Let's learn those words, yeah? The word for water is maya. Maya. Double Y. Maya. The word for tea. This one is pretty common. We say shay. Shay. This word shay, I think it's in most languages. When I was in China, they used to say cha like that. Cha, shay, shay is pretty common. Good. So I drink water would be أنا بشرب مية. Same order as in English. Okay? Pretty simple. I drink water. أنا بشرب مية. أنا بشرب مية. Good. Now let's take another look. With inta, you male. Inta, inti, intu. The three U's, yeah? The three U's, male, female, and plural. They all have the same beginning, as you can see. It's a B and then T. How can you remember? We say inta. The T is in the pronoun. Inta. Inta. So the T is in the pronoun. You know the pronoun? It should help you remember. Inta bit. So it's a B which is always there, and then the T that we added for inta. And then the verb ashrab. Inta بتشرب. Repeat with me. أنت بتشرب. بتشرب. أنت بتشرب. Very good. Now, inti, the same exact beginning, but then it rhymes at the end. The Y here is here. Inti بتشربي. Inti بتشربي. Inti بتشربي. أنا بشرب. أنت بتشرب. أنتي بتشربي. Now, into also the same beginning, بتشرب, and then it rhymes at the end. Into بتشربوا. Into بتشربوا. Into بتشربوا. Right? So if you already know the pronouns well, they will be your key to remembering the conjugations. Into بتشربوا. Inti بتشربي. It rhymes at the end. There's like a rhyming scheme, like poetry. The endings of the words are the same, or it sounds the same, right? Very good. So أنا بشرب. أنت بتشرب. أنتي بتشربي. أنتوا بتشربوا. Okay? Very good. Now remember I told you before, if you're already getting confused, then focus on what? Focus on ana, inta, inti, intu, because those are the most commonly used ones, okay? Let's say you're speaking Arabic, you're always going to talk about yourself. I did this, I did that, I do this, I go there, I do that, right? So ana is the most important, most common. But let's say you're always talking to a male, always, all the time. So just focus on inta. I'm just trying to help you not confuse yourself, to focus on what you need. If you're always talking to a female, then you can learn inti, focus on inti. Yes? Very good. Talking to a group, focus on into. If you're doing all of them, then you will have to learn all of them. And eventually it's going to be second nature once you get used to it. So moving on here, with هو, he, we put a Y now. So هو بيشرب. هو بيشرب. Okay? Yeah. Why? هو بيشرب. Now, the good thing is, هي, it's a BT. And هي is exactly like what? Like إنت. So once you learn you male, you also learned she. So, هي بتشرب. إنت بتشرب. Exactly the same. No difference. Good? Yes. Very good. Now the next one. The 7, remember the 7 sound? إحنا. إحنا. إحنا بنشرب. With إحنا we add an N. Where is the N coming from? From here. So إحنا. So the N is going to be the letter that we added. The B is always there. It's constant. It doesn't change. إحنا بنشرب. We drink. And then هم. هم means they. It starts like he. It has the same start. But then we have oo at the end. So هم بيشربوا. Now this O, this oo at the end, denotes two plural. So whenever you see this oo at the end, you know it's plural. Let's go back and look at it. Into, you plural, right? U into. And they, plural, we say بيشربوا, plural. So the O at the end is plural. And why does it start like he? When you're talking about someone, one person, you say he or she, right? Now, if I'm talking about a group of people, it's a bunch of he's. It's the he, but many of them. So it's the same beginning, basically. I'm trying to help you remember, right? So هو بيشرب, هم بيشربوا. Now, right now, if you're confused or it's too much, focus on I and you, just like I told you before. Good. Now, I have some examples here. Okay, let's see. I drink coffee. The word for coffee, as you can see, is ahwa. It's like qahwa, qahwa, if we say ahwa. Yes? So, أنا بشرب قهوة. أنا بشرب قهوة. أنا بشرب قهوة. Now, if I want to say you drink coffee, you male by default, if I don't like specify, then use male, okay? How would I say that? Pause the video right now and think about it. You, we add the B and then T, right? You, think about it. Yalla, pause now. Now that you're back, you drink coffee is انت بت, and then we add the verb. انت بتشرب قهوة. انت بتشرب قهوة. You drink coffee. Good. There, finished. Now, he drinks a lot of tea. How do I say a lot or many? We say كتير. كتير. Now that sounds like what? Like the word big, like كبير. So the word that has B, the word that has B means big. And the one that has T means a lot. See? Making things easy for you. And this is how you should study. Always try to give yourself hints and clues to help you remember. Okay? So, and we described later, right? So, let's see. He drinks coffee a lot. هو. With هو, we add the B and then Y. هو بيشرب. هو بيشرب شاي كتير. شاي means coffee, right? Or tea means tea. هو بيشرب شاي كتير. He drinks a lot of tea. Now, the next one. We go out every day. The verb for to go out, we say أخرج. 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 This 5 is a ch sound, like that. أخرج. So that's the verb. We can add before it the letters that we learned, the B, the BT, and all of that. If I want to say, I go out, what do I say? أنا, put the B and then أخرج. أنا بخرج, I go out. أنا بخرج. So here, with we, what do we add? We add the B and then N. So it becomes بنخرج. إحنا بنخرج كل يوم. كل means every and يوم means day. So كل يوم means every day. إحنا بنخرج كل يوم. Thank you very much for watching. That was today's lesson. There's going to be a second part to teach you even more about Egyptian Arabic. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you study as much as you can and try to do the exercise. You should find the file. If you have any questions, you can send me questions on my Instagram. People usually send me their questions. Yalla, ma'as salama.